Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Persona 3 FES. In the last episode, we did quite a bit of work to make sure that we could see all of our social links before the end of our journey, with a little bit of doubling up to make sure we can actually get to that, due to the fact that it's a lot harder in this game to actually do all the social links without a little bit of help along the side. And since we didn't use a social link guide, it was a little bit harder than it normally would be, but thanks to the mod that we have, we were able to actually get back to a more decent / stable state, so we should be able to get all of those now. But with that actually being the case, the promised day is actually quickly and fastly approaching, because 131 is only 10 days away. So, with that being said, let's continue our journey and see what we get ourselves into, and hopefully, as I said, finish all of our social links before the end of the journey. So, let's do this. I'm sorry to ask so suddenly, but can you come with me? There's something we need to discuss. Okay, yeah, what is it? You want all of us or just him? Yeah, just us? Oh, just us. Just him for now. Oh, okay. Come with me to the student council room. Oh, okay. Yeah, what do you want, Mitsuru? I honestly don't know what we're getting ourselves into, because, yeah, apparently Mitsuru needs us. Isn't it kinda weird that she'd only want to talk to him? That is kinda weird, honestly. Probably some big important student council business, eh? Maybe. Maybe, but Senpai was acting a little weird. She had that look she gets when she's keeping some terrible secrets. I didn't see that, but okay. You worry too much. Well, if it's, hi muckety mucks, don't need us. Might as well go home. Okay, probably. Hey, wait a second, Junpei. According to the seating chart, if he's not here, you have to clean up for him. Have fun sweeping the hallway. Poor Junpei. What? Where did that rule come from? Yeah, where did that come from, apparently? That is kind of weird. Yeah, why does Mitsuru need us? Yeah, I saw that, so that's where we're going to be starting today's episode, because I felt like that would be story, so yeah, let's see what's going on. There's something you have to know. Do you remember the girl named Chidori, who was in Strega? I don't mean to alarm you, but the fact that there's a chance that she may wake up today. Really? Okay. Huh. That's surprising. Yeah, we found out through an interaction with Mitsuru through third person that Chidori's body transmogrified into a coffin instead of actually being a corpse. So she's alive then? That's interesting. So what does that mean with Junpei then? Because Junpei gained all of her powers, so is Chidori gonna be okay? That's strange. I know what you're going to say, and yes, we did see her die in front of our own eyes. However, her body began to undergo transmogrification a few days after the incident. For the past few weeks, she has been in a state that is neither living nor dead. Huh. How did this happen? Why didn't you tell us? It's fine. How did this happen? Yeah, how did it happen? I don't know. It may be related to her persona's abilities, but that's mere speculation. Maybe. Because her persona is able to revive people, and we know that because she revived Junpei from dead, and that's not like the abilities we have, like Recarm or Samaracarm, or Recarbra. So, yeah, her persona was very, very special. But who honestly knows? It sounds like it may have revived her, though, but she doesn't have that persona anymore because that's literally Junpei's persona. And we know that because the persona that he has is a mixture between Medium and Hermes. So, interesting. But what I wanted to talk to you about is your opinion on how to break the news to Iori. You see, she's probably... Yeah, she's probably gonna wake up based on what she said. Mitsuru here. I see. Yes, I understand. I'm guessing that's probably the hospital, or wherever she is.
That was a hospital. They say she was just awakened. It's unbelievable, but although we have confirmed her death, it seems Chidori has come back to life.
Really? So she actually is alive? Huh. So I'm guessing that has to be something to do with the story we did a long time ago then, where we told Junpei to keep going to the hospital. Huh, that's interesting. So I'm guessing if we didn't do that, Chidori wouldn't wake up then. That's interesting. Huh, that's actually cool. So it actually, instead of in Persona 3, where she would die for sure, more than likely, when they redid for Persona FES and Portable, they actually gave her a way to actually be revived and stay alive. That's actually really cool. Huh. Because, yeah, that whole event never ended up leading into anything other than Mitsuru saying that she transmogrified, so I'm guessing this is what actually leads from that. That's actually pretty cool. So all of our little efforts of telling Junpei to go to the hospital actually ended up paying off, apparently.
Iori. Did I hear that right? Chidori is... Huh? Is this a joke? Some kind of trick?
Nope. No, it isn't.
No, it's no joke or trick. She is currently recovering in the same hospital as before. But Iori, she probably... Chidori? Chidori's alive.
Honestly, I want to go see her too. Junpei ran off. I think we should probably follow her.
Hey, Junpei, what about your cleanup duty? Geez, what's gotten into him?
How about you do it, Yukari? It probably wasn't even his job. It was supposed to be ours, and I'm pretty sure we would have done so anyway, so I'm surprised she even told him to do that in the first place.
Well, I guess it's a moot point now. But perhaps it's best that we found out this way. Or he found out this way. I think I'll head to the hospital after this, too. Could I ask you to come along?
Yeah, of course. You decided to go to Tatsumi Memorial Hospital with everyone. Okay, it looks like everyone's going, even Aki. Okay, let's go see what ends up happening. And she actually is alive. Huh, that's good.
Junpei? You took off that fast, and you still haven't gone inside.
That's weird.
Well, I mean, it's kinda... we'll wait outside. It wouldn't be good for us all to storm in.
True.
I agree. Iori?
Yeah, you go in, Iori. It's all you. Oh, nope, it's just Mitsuru and Junpei. Okay, I'm kind of surprised we didn't go in. I'm surprised it actually wasn't just us and Junpei. That's actually kind of interesting. Nothing. Her damaged endocrine system and other internal organs have completely healed. She's still weak, but there's no more danger of her dying in 2 years. Oh, so she only had 2 years left in her in general? That's interesting. So she actually gets to live a normal life then. That's good. That's really good. So her persona only gave her 2 years left to live, apparently, due to apparently how it awakened or whatever, but that's interesting. Very, very interesting. That's good, though. Really, really good.
Is that really you, Chidori? I'm not dreaming, am I?
Doesn't seem like it.
Dreaming?
Is she okay?
It's true. It's you, Chidori.
Yeah, it is her. But... Oh. Aw, that sucks.
Who are you?
Oh, so yeah, it felt like something was off. She wasn't saying Junpei or anything. So, yeah, she doesn't remember him. And that makes sense to the fact that she doesn't have the persona anymore, so she doesn't remember anything about the Dark Hour. Huh, that kinda sucks.
What?
Yeah, that sucks. But at least she's still drawing. So at least that didn't go away.
I thought as much. Transmogrification is the proof that one lacks potential. I suspected this might be the case.
Aw. This is Mitsuru-san and Junpei-kun. They were your friends last year. That's definitely a way to at least keep her around, right?
Friends? My name is Chidori Yushino.
Oh, we actually got her last name. That's interesting. So Yushino. Huh. Well, at least we actually got her last name out of that.
I'm sorry. It hasn't quite hit me yet, but it seems I don't remember any of the past few years.
Years? What? That's actually horrible. But maybe it's for the best, actually. Because, everything going on with Strega. So she might actually forget the reason she even joined Strega in the first place. So maybe that's a good thing, in a way. I don't know if Junpei will see it the same way, but yeah, maybe in a way it might be a good thing, since it seems like there's a reason for Strega being as crazy as they are. And she was with Strega for a reason as well. So, interesting.
It's as if I was dreaming for a very long time.
Yeah, it seems that way.
Chidori Yushino.
It seems all of her memories after she awakened to her persona are gone. She remembers everything that happened before then, but as for all of you, seems like all memories of us have been completely and utterly shattered. And it looks like she's still drawing the Tartarus based on her little drawing notebook there, which is interesting since she shouldn't know anything about that, but I think that's more of like something they kind of forgot about, I guess. Or maybe she just has like images of it like popping in her memory or something, even though she shouldn't remember it. Who honestly knows? That's actually interesting though.
Iori?
What is it, Junpei? What do you think?
Now I think, it's for her that it's better for her not to remember. All that stuff about fighting and pills. When you're having a nightmare, it ain't a bad thing to wake up. I didn't say it was a nightmare. Don't put words in my mouth.
Huh. Not a nightmare? You sure?
It was a dream of meeting a kind, warm person at the end of a long tunnel.
Aw, she's talking about Junpei before she lost her memories. That's actually sweet that she kinda remembers Junpei, but not Junpei now, but Junpei back in the past. That's actually good. So maybe we can rekindle that? Who honestly knows?
I can't remember it clearly, but I wanted him to be happy and I think there were flowers, a room filled with them.
You okay?
Chidori, take it easy. You don't have to force yourself to remember.
Flowers in a room? If she remembers that part clearly, then maybe. Then maybe what? Do you remember when she'd use her power from time to time to make flowers bloom again? Yeah, we do remember that. She'd always do it for the flowers in her room on the days when Junpei-kun would come. Any flower she touched would be mysteriously preserved. That's why I kept them all for research purposes. But after the autopsy, I put them all on her chest as a tribute. And thinking back on it, it may have been that night that she began to transmogrify. Interesting. Oh. Okay, so all the days we told Junpei to go to the hospital, he actually did, even though it didn't seem like he did. And he would bring a flower every single time. And she preserved every single one of them with her power, Spring of Life. Interesting. Because that's the ability that Junpei gets after getting his persona, if you guys are wondering how I know that. Because that is actually what it's called. Spring of Life is what her revival ability is. So, interesting. And if you're wondering what the ability actually does, I think if I remember correctly, it gives you 8% of your HP back after a battle, which is actually really useful. But, we only know it's per turn, isn't it? I think. I'm getting a little confused because, Fuka also has an ability which gives you HP back after a battle. So, I think his is the one that you get it per turn, I think. But it's called Spring of Life, and it revives things in her case, but for him it revives his spirit and stuff like that, and makes sure he's still alive and kicking and always healthy at all times. So, interesting. So all the flowers he ended up bringing were put on her, and then all the life force inside it went from the flowers into her body and preserved her body so she could live. That's actually cool. Look at that. So that's why that happened. that's actually really nice in the end, actually, and really sweet if you really think about that, because it's like his love made her live in the end, when she could have died for good in the normal story. Huh, that's actually really sweet.
The powers to share one's life with others. Could it be that she reclaimed the life energy she'd given to those flowers?
Well, I can't prove any of it, but compared to how she, was before, she's changed. The loss of her power is part of it, but more than that...
Excuse me? Are you talking about me?
Yeah, we are. We were talking about how you want to live now. Yeah, you didn't want to live before, so it's good that you don't have that power anymore, because now you actually want to, and you actually, like, you know, she's doing better, as what it seems. She's not cutting herself anymore. She's actually, like, seems happy, and she's not, like, freaking out, like, oh no, media's not with me. I'm, like, gonna break out and have, like, a whole, like, mental tantrum, basically. So it seems like she's doing a lot better than she did before, after everything. So honestly, yeah, I think it's probably for the best that she forgot all that, because now she can start anew, and you never know, maybe Junpei and Chidori might kick it off once again. Probably will take a while, but it definitely seems like they have a better way to, you know, restart or rekindle their love under better circumstances this time round, which is actually a good thing if you really think about it, because she could be still freaking out about that, have less life or less time to live due to the fact that she only had 2 years apparently left due to what the doctor was saying. And yeah, honestly, overall, just a better predicament here, honestly, at the end of the day.
Huh? What do you mean by that? Of course I want to live. I have to find the person in my dream. Someday I can't lie in this bed forever.
True. You gotta find Junpei again.
Supposing you do find him, and meet him, what then?
Yeah, what then?
That's none of your business.
Yeah, that's none of Mitsuru's business. More Junpei's at the end of the day.
Chidori? Two hearts reunited. It's a miracle. Now it's victory.
Yeah, it is. We actually won for once.
Chidori. Hey, why are you crying?
He's just happy.
I can't help it. This is seriously the happiest moment in my life.
Aw. At least Junpei actually has her again. It's actually really sweet. And it looks like they actually made Yukari and Fukas cry as well. Aw. That's actually really sweet. So, is there any... It looks like no on the story, but... Yeah, that's really, really sweet. Huh. I'm gonna actually go check real quick, just so I can talk to you guys about that, but let's see what Junpei says about all that, since, honestly, I want to see how he's feeling after everything.
Spooks. Today is the best day of my entire life so far.
Aw, no problem, dude. Good job. Good on you for actually having Chidori back, dude. But yeah, I'm gonna go check real quick and see if that's actually what we did, because I don't know if that's, like, normally happens in the original Persona game or not for Persona 3, or if that's something we actually caused by telling him to continue to go. So, I'll be right back. It's probably going to be the next day, and we'll be getting ready to do our next social link, but yeah, I'm going to go check that real quick, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, into 122. So, if you guys are wondering, that was actually what that ended up doing. So, the 4 times we ended up telling Junpei to go to the hospital and check up on Chidori actually was what actually caused that conversation to actually happen. And apparently it is only in Portable and FES that can be happening in. So we actually did save Chidori from our actions of telling Junpei to keep going to see her. And apparently he did actually end up bringing flowers or something like that during his visits. So that's actually really, really sweet. And actually really nice, because, you know, the story could have ended with Chidori still being dead. So at least we were able to save someone at the end of the day. And honestly, that's a good thing, since, you know, there was a lot of death that happened from both C's and the villain side. or, well, only one person from the villains at the moment. I don't know if Takaya or Jin are gonna die, but we did, lose, Shuji, so technically one casualty of the villains, and then you have, for us, we have Akinari, you got, Shinjiro, you got, Mr. Kurijo, and we did have Chidori there, so, yeah, there was a lot of death, but thankfully, we're actually, we actually were able to save someone at the end of the day. So, with that being said, let's continue off with Kenji, and see what he's going on with, since we do need to finish off his social link, and let's see how his next one's gonna go.
Hey, what's up? I'm heading home right now. What are you doing?
Kenji seems like he wants to talk to you. Okay, since you have Jack Frost, a Persona of the Magician Arcanum, you should get along well with Kenji. Will you meet with Kenji after school? That's an obvious yes.
Huh, you will? Cool. Let's go somewhere then.
Kenji seems happy. No problem, dude. So, let's see what we can end up doing with you, since, honestly, I'm actually kind of, curious. Port Island Station. Okay, and also, one second, my eardrums were just blasted out by my headset right there.
Hey man, I was gonna tell you this, when we got into the ramen shop, but now's a good time as any. I'm deciding to go to Kyushu, with Emery, so this'll be my last bowl of ramen, dude.
Yeah, sure. You still have one more rank, dude, so I don't believe you.
What the? Is that Emery? Who's that she's with?
Oh, so that's Emery. I've never seen that teacher in my life. You can hear bits and pieces of Emery's conversation. I didn't think he'd get so... He's just a kid. He must have misunderstood I thought he'd be relieved that I was being transferred. He said he wanted to. The other students are. It won't be much longer. I'll pick you up on our wedding nights. Huh? I can't wait either. Okay, so yeah, Kenji did take it all wrong. I had a feeling about that. So, it's probably for the best. He shouldn't really be dating a teacher in the first place.
I didn't even know she was leaving today. Thought we'd be together forever.
It doesn't even look like she was even dating you, dude. I think you might have gotten the wrong idea the entire time. Kenji seems like he's going to cry. What will you do? Apparently confronting Emery is a good idea, so let's do it. I get mad at him. That's so mean.
I'm okay. Thanks, man.
Kenji is smiling.
It's not Emery's fault. I'm the one playing.
Yeah, okay, I guess so. In a way, I guess, but you really shouldn't have been dating her, to be honest. Or even think about dating her in the first place. She is a teacher, and you're still a high school student. It's a little wrong. I guess it really is, honestly.
Why, Emery? Why?
Kenji is crying. Well, obviously, he thought he was dating her. I still don't think he really was, but who honestly knows at the end of the day?
Oh man, now my nose is running. Hey, thanks, Spooks. If you weren't there, I'd...
Kenji is laughing as he cries. Your relationship is stronger now, I guess? Still don't really understand his social link, but sure. Mysterious voice rings in your head. Well, it's better than Maiko's at the end of the day. After Maiko's final social link, she ended up being my, least favorite social link just because of the final one. Her story was so decent until the final social link, and then it ruined the entire thing for me. Yeah, it was really weird. I did not like Maiko's social link. And honestly, due to the fact that I now know that there is a final conversation, I actually am gonna say no to doing Maiko's one, just due to the implications of what happened with her final social link. I don't think it's right to continue interactions with her, to be completely honest, because it's wrong in all sorts of ways, just due to... because she wants to marry us, if that says anything, and she's in elementary school, and I still think that's extremely, extremely weird. Let's just say, let's be honest, if we were to go see her on that day, that's just really strange, and I think we should just stay away from her from now on. Yeah, it was just weird. It is just strange in all words possible. And although technically our character is still a kid, because of the fact that he is 16, and if he was let's keep it like this. He's not 18, because if he was 18 here, he would be an adult, but 16 is actually an adult in Japan. So technically it's still weird in Japan, and it is still weird to even think about that due to the fact that I think, let's see here, I think, I'm going to say Maiko is probably, I'm going to say 8. I don't know her actual age. And then our character's 16. He's double her age. It's just odd. I know people date double their age and, like when they're adults, but it's still just weird to me. I don't understand it, in my honest opinion. And I just think it's wrong in all ways possible. But, yeah, I'm gonna say no to actually going to see Michael on the final day of going to say goodbye to the social links, because I don't think it's a good thing, if you understand it, because I think people do understand it. It's just weird at the end of the day for me. And I think people will understand my feelings and, not get mad at me about that, because it is weird. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have her blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Magician Arcana. I guess so. But, don't know if I'm gonna really use it, since, as you can see, I'm still using Jack Frost, which is, one of the first ones you get, but the classmate social link has reached level 9. Your power to create personas in the Magician Arcana has grown as well. I guess it has. So, what now, Kenji?
Let's go home.
Yeah, let's go home indeed. You decide to return to the dorm. Okay, for 123, we're going to be continuing off with Aegis, so let's see how she's doing now.
Spooks-san, I want to be by your side.
Aegis is looking directly into your eyes. Since you have Uriel, a persona of the Aeon Arcana, you should get along well with Aegis. Would you like to spend some time with Aegis after school? Yeah, of course. And honestly, the only thing I can really think of what we could be doing is maybe seeing the old cat lady again, but honestly, I'm not really sure.
Thank you very much. Shall we go?
Yeah, of course. Aegis seems pretty happy. And let's go see what we can end up doing with Aegis now, since honestly, I don't know how her social link could progress, but I guess I was right. We actually did go see the cat lady again.
You are Kiyoshi-san's grandmother, correct? Greetings. Oh, you're those nice students from before. Hello. You have a great timing. I was just thinking about seeing you two again.
Why's that?
If you want the truth, Muley has disappeared again.
Aw, really? Again?
Again? Well, don't worry. At least this time, we have an idea of where she may have gone.
No? You don't want us to look for her?
No, dearie, that's alright. I believe that this time Yuli went in search of something. In search of something? Yes, for a place to die. When cats perceive that their life is nearly over, they leave on their own to wait for the end. Muley even came to say goodbye to me before she left. And so, I don't think I'll need you to find her anymore. I just wanted to thank you for letting me see each other for one last time before the end.
Aw, that's sad.
Muley-san has died?
Apparently so.
Well, toodaloo.
Aw, that's sad. So, the cat went off to die. That's really depressing. Adding another death to our story, I guess. Okay, well, we'll add Muley to the checklist. So, what do you want to do, Aegis?
You're not alone. I'm certain of it. Well, of course I'm not alone. As long as there are people left in the world, no one can truly be alone. I'm fine as long as there are people like you around.
Aw, that's really nice of her.
Miss. Bless you, dear girl, for your kindness to an old lady. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo indeed. We'll maybe see you around again, you never know. But, that's really nice of her to say.
Kiyoshi-san said that people live to be happy. Was Muley-san happy?
Who can say? I'm sure she was happy. Cats are happy in their own way. Let's be honest. Cats don't really perceive emotions like we do. They usually want to be alone most of the time, but they're happy, I think.
Was Mili-san grateful to have been born?
I'm sure she was. Yeah, I think.
For what purpose was Mili-san born?
No one can say. Yeah, no one. Literally no one. That's the same for humans as well.
Life? Where does it originate? Where does it go? What reason does life have to exist?
Same reason that you are here. For no reason but to just live on living, honestly.
To live is to be connected to people, but life eventually ends. Parting seems to be a natural and inevitable aspect of life, and an unavoidable end. Life is cruel.
I guess, in a way, but life is also happy in a way as well.
I wonder, will the day come when I must part with you forever too?
True. She will live longer than us more than likely due to her being a robot. She doesn't have a heart or organ, so her parts won't go as fast as ours will. So she could live for probably double our lifespan. But I don't think she needs to worry about that for now, honestly. Because she's still got a long time with us, honestly, right?
I do want to live, but that's not all. That is to say, I don't want to merely become close to human. I want to with you. But what is this feeling? What do I want to do?
Maybe love, maybe? You can sense Aegis' feeling for you. Yeah, I can sense her feelings for me, I guess. And with that, another rank up of the Aeon Arcana. I believe we're on rank 7 now. A mysterious voice rings in your head. That's another rank up of the Aeon Arcanum. Being another good Arcana to get ranked up. Thou art I and I am thou. Thou shalt have her blessing when thou choose to create a persona of the Aeon Arcanum. So, what now, Aegis? What do you want to do now? And do you feel more at ease? The Aegis social link has reached level 7. Your power to create personas of the Aeon Arcana has grown as well. So, what now, Aegis? Got any ideas?
I'm sorry for getting upset so suddenly. I'll be heading back.
Oh, well, there she goes. We'll probably see her again sometime soon. You decided to go back to the dorm, and probably followed Aegis back since it seems like that's where she went. And due to the fact that there's sometimes some social links at nights, or not social links, but small stories. Technically, I guess you can see them as social links, but yeah, let's see what's going on here.
Where have you been? 1 week until the 31st, huh? I think you already know this, but once you go into the Tartarus on the 31st, you won't be able to leave until the battle is over. If we lose, there won't be a tomorrow, and we won't get a chance to have a rematch. You should, spend this next week getting prepared for the fights.
True, very, very true. And apparently, we won't be able to leave the Tartarus on the 31st. It's literally, we're going to be trapped in there. That's interesting to know. Anything else about that?
You have your career counseling next week, huh? Well, I can only give you one piece of advice. Start worrying now.
Worrying? Wait, career counseling? This is the first time I've heard about that. Wonder what that is. Is it going to be story-based? I hope it is. But, career counseling. Wait, let's go see when that is. I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, career counseling, 125. Interesting. Okay, with that, I guess we're doing career counseling on 125. I don't know if it's story-based, but, if it is, we'll definitely do it. So, yeah, very interesting, actually. Okay, and now it looks like we are doing our career counseling, so let's see what we're getting ourselves into. If you're wondering why there was a cut there was a little bit of school, so I just skipped over the school part. So, let's see what's going on.
Let's begin, shall we? I don't have much to say, though. In the end, it's your decision.
Okay.
Alright, first question. Are you planning on going to college after you graduate or entering the workforce?
Go to college. That's exactly what I did, so, yeah, go to college indeed.
I see. Well, if you've given serious thought to your decision, then I believe that's what you should do. Now it's important to keep in mind that this decision is yours and yours alone. If someone else makes it for you, you'll regret it later. And then, you'll have to live with your consequences, whatever they may be.
Okay.
But to be honest, I'm quite confident in you. You've really matured over this last year. I'm sure you're aware of it as well. What do you think has helped to bring this change the most?
Working hard, meeting people, losing a friend, or nothing. You know what? Losing a friend. We lost Shinjiro, and that is our reason to keep fighting to live for another future. So, let's do it.
I see. Well, whatever the reason, you should be proud of the young man you've become. That's all for you now. I hope you have a successful senior year.
Okay, yeah, we'll have a successful senior year indeed.
Let's see, who's next? Aegis-san. Would you mind letting her know?
Yeah, of course. I can go find her.
Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, let's go find Aegis real quick, since, yeah, we should be able to find her pretty easily, right? Yeah, there she is. Looked like she was hiding up on the rooftop for some reason. Aegis seems to be lost in thoughts. Something on your mind, or can I talk to you? Something on your mind, Aegis? What's going on, Aegis?
I'm sorry, I went off on my own. It's nothing really. I just needed some time to think.
Oh, it's all good. She seems to have something important to talk about. Okay, what's up, Aegis? You doing okay?
When I finally calmed down after seeing New Year's, I realized something.
What's that?
When I fought Ryoji, I got scared when my consciousness began to fade, but that wasn't all. I was also confused and embarrassed when I realized I couldn't defeat him. But I couldn't defeat him 10 years ago either, and I didn't have those feelings then. I really have changed.
I like you better now. Or, yes, you have. Yeah, you have. Let's go that one. Yes, you have. Because the other one sounds a little bit negative in a way, so I think that's probably the better one to say. Even though the other one is kind of good in a way, I guess you can say. But I think that one's better. So, yes, you have.
I've been thinking a lot about this change that's occurred in me. You know, in the past, if I didn't understand something, I would just ask someone to explain it to me. But since I've decided to live, no one's been able to answer the questions I've been facing.
True. Because no one honestly understands the real meaning of life. We just live it. So, yeah, there's no way we can answer it. But, I guess, in a way, I guess the meaning of life is to just live and have fun with the life that you've been given, basically.
However, there's one thing I've come to understand. The reason why I wanted to be close to you was so I could monitor death. But...
what is it?
Even though death is gone now, I still want to be by your side.
I think it's probably for good reasons. So, what do you want to do?
I still don't know what it means to live yet, but I want to learn the answer. And I think I can if I'm with you.
Aw.
So please take me with you. I may not be strong enough, but I'll fight with you to the end. Please.
Don't let me down. I need you with me, or, alright. Oh, so... Oh. Okay, then. So maybe I was wrong on the canon, one that the character would end up being with in the end. Because this is in the main story. This isn't like a social link or anything. So Aegis is technically... Which it makes more sense, actually, due to the fact that Aegis is trying to protect you throughout the entire story. So, yeah, it actually does make more sense that the main character would end up with Aegis in the end, I guess. I never really thought about that. Huh. That's actually kind of cool, though, that Aegis is like the canon, I guess you could say, in the end. And honestly, it makes sense as well, because Aegis can only learn about life through the main character because she's closest to the main character, and the main character is the only reason why she even joined SEAS in the first place, and probably wouldn't even have, fought against, SEAS in the first place if, the main character wasn't even there, so, interesting. So, I need you with me, I guess.
Thank you.
No problem. Well, at least, Aegis seems a lot happier now. You suddenly remembered that Miss Terumi is waiting to meet with Aegis, You leave the rooftop with Aegis and probably bring her to Mr. Rumi. Okay, into the evening. Due to the fact that there was no social link for the day, we ended up just skipping and doing a fortune, since Aegis is kind of locked inside the career experience thing with Taromi. And I'll just be honest, we literally couldn't even do Aegis' social link, since she is available on Mondays, but due to the fact that she was doing the career counseling, we literally couldn't do her social link. So, with that, let's see what's going on with Fuka, since there actually is some story here. So, let's see what's going on.
Hi, how was your day? Today might be our last Monday. If we don't win, then there won't be another.
True.
We'll be fine.
Yeah, I think so.
Aegis.
Yeah, as long as we try, we'll win. So, yeah, you never know. We'll probably win indeed.
We'll win. We have no other choice.
True, we have no choice, so we need to win.
You're right, Aegis. We have to win.
Yeah, we definitely have to win, and we're not giving up now. So, yeah, we're not going to give up now after trying so hard. There's no reason to, honestly. Okay, into 126. Like I said in the last episode, we were going to be getting back into doing the doubling up just in case, because we only have 5 days left, and we still have a couple little bit of extra social links we still need to finish. So, with that, we're going to be doing Aegis first, and then we'll finish off Kenji. So, let's see how Aegis is doing, and get into rank 8 of Aegis.
Spooks-san, I want to be by your side.
Aegis is looking directly into your eyes. Since you have Uriel, a persona of the Aeon Arcanum, you should get along well with Aegis. Would you like to spend some time with Aegis after school? And that's an obvious yes.
Thank you very much. Shall we go?
Aegis seems happy. Yeah, she definitely does. She's got a big old grin on her face, so I think that kind of proves it at the end of the day. So, back onto the rooftop we go. So, what do you want to do, Aegis?
The wind is calm today. I don't detect the usual scent of the sea.
Aegis suddenly became quiet.
I'm sorry about last time. Perhaps my heart is becoming more and more like that of a human. But as a result, I have realized something. The heart and body are inseparable. A human heart can only function normally within a human body.
I guess.
Have you ever come here alone with a female of any occasion before, Spooks-san? Perhaps you gazed out on a view and spoke quietly. Oh, I didn't mean to pry.
she kind of got us though. She caught us in that, it seems.
I was just curious.
I'm doing it now.
I'm only shaped like a female, and besides, I'm a machine.
Aegis is acting fidgety. Seems like you liked my answer though.
Actually, I was becoming a little worried. At school, I am seen as a human female. I am concerned that if I stay with Spooks-san too much, it could cause a misunderstanding. If that is the case, please tell me right away. I wouldn't want to act as a barrier to you becoming close to female humans.
It's not a problem. Aegis sounds as if she's trying to convince herself. You're not in the way. Why this all of a sudden? You're not in the way. Yeah, you're not in the way at all. And honestly, it doesn't matter, because at the end, Aegis is alive, and as I said before, that doesn't bother me. So, yeah, you're fine, Aegis. Because, as you guys know, I don't care male or female, I don't mind. It's literally, the only thing I care about in a relationship is that the partner that I'm with is, nice and cares about me, and I care about them too, at the end of the day. Doesn't matter about any kind of thing when it comes to race, sex, anything like that. Like, as long as the person I'm with cares about me, and vice versa, that is a relationship in my honest opinion. And, yeah, as long as you love the other person, that's all it really matters at the end of the day, when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, yeah, it doesn't bother me, Aegis. So, what's going on?
The view from this rooftop is wonderful. That must be why when I come here after school, sometimes I find a couple alone here.
That's probably, that makes a lot of sense. It is a really nice looking place, and as I said before, if a remake happens, this is gonna look really, really good.
they might be leaning against one another or embracing. I never gave it a second thought before, but lately it pains me to see them. I have probably come to realize that this is a sort of connection I can never attain.
No, I think you definitely can.
The closer my heart becomes to a human, the more I realize how much it sets us apart. Just because my heart is developing doesn't mean I can actually become a human.
Well, you could just become Pinocchio and become a human that way, because, you know, in the Pinocchio story, he becomes a human in the end, so, I don't know, maybe something can happen for you.
I have known this from the beginning, of course, but only recently have I realized something. I have another wish, one just as precious as my desire to live. My realization is that the second wish can never be granted.
What's that? Aegis seems very distressed. What's your second wish then? You gonna tell us?
I'm sorry. I lost control of myself again. But this feeling that you are precious to me will never change, no matter what happens.
Oh, so that's what her second wish is. Her second wish is to become closer to us. Aw, poor Aegis. Mysterious voice rings in your head. Well, that's another rank up of the Aeon Arcana, leading us into rank 8. Thou art I and I am thou. Thou shalt have a blessing when thou choose to create a persona of the Aeon Arcana. And as I said, always good to get a rank up of that. The Aegis social link has reached level 8. Your power to create personas of the Aeon Arcana has grown as well. So, what now, Aegis? What do you want to do now?
No, that's not right. Until now, I have always referred to you as something precious to me. But that is not the correct way to express this feeling. However, if I were to use the power of words, I know it would never come true, and I...
Oh, there she goes. She didn't want to say the rest of it because she got too embarrassed, I guess. Aegis ran off. You decide to go back to the dorm. Okay, for our second social link for 126. Let's go finish off Kenji now.
Hey, what's up? I'm heading home right now. What are you doing?
Kenji seems like he wants to talk to you. Yeah, of course. Since you have Jack Frost, a persona of the Magician Arcana, you should get along well with Kenji. Will you meet with Kenji after school? And that's an obvious yes.
Huh? You will? Cool, let's go somewhere then.
Kenji seems happy. So, where do you want to go, Kenji? Honestly, the only place I can think of is maybe Hagakure, but hey, I was actually right. Where we first came with you ended up being where we finally, ended our social link with you. Iwai Todai Strip Mall, Ramen Shop Hagakure. Contrary to its simple appearance, the soup has a complex flavor that is accentuated by the noodles. It's a long time since I've seen that one before, or seen that line since the beginning, because it's been a while since I've seen that line, to be honest.
Damn, that was good. This rum is the bomb. There's no way I can leave this city, dude. Well, Miss Kanoe must be in Kyushi by now. She's probably getting ready for her wedding ceremony.
Yep, definitely so. Kenji seems to be lost in thoughts. What will you do? Leave him be, strike up a conversation, or steal his egg? Well, that's my egg now. Thanks, bud.
Hey, give that back, dude. That egg is all I got in this world. Man, give it back.
Kenji is furious. Please don't tell me I actually reversed the link on accident just for doing something funny.
Man, out with you is never boring. But that being said, I want a girlfriend, dude.
Look disappointed, cheer him on, offer him to hook him up. He probably might like this one, so here you go, I'll help you out, dude. We're not gonna actually do that, but we'll just say we will.
Really? Who? Someone from your dorm? Maybe I should crash at your place then.
You could try. Kenji is laughing to himself. I don't think you're gonna be able to get with any of them, though, I'm gonna be honest. We kinda have every single, possible, dateable girl in the school at the moment, so I don't think you'll be able to find any, but you can try.
Oh, no. I didn't mean that. Anyways, I've been thinking. When Emery left, I was really sad, but I'm not sure what I was sad about. Did I really love Emery, or did I just love the idea of being in a relationship with a teacher?
Probably a second one.
I've been thinking about it, and I just don't know. But what I do know is you're my friend.
Is this the same subject? Yeah, I'm your friend. Yeah, I'm definitely your friend, dude. Even though I didn't really like Social Link all that much. and it was a little weird, but yeah, I'm your friend at the end of the day, because whenever we have a normal conversation with him, it's not a bad time. We even had fun events with him, so he's not a bad character, it's just his social link was weird. So, yeah, it was just unfortunate that his story was weird. That's it. His character was fine, like, from the most part, because we had little events like the not talent show, but, you know, the little joke thing that happened on the cultural festival cleanup day. We had, when we went to Kyoto, we had that little event with Kazushi and Kenji talking to each other and kind of having their own, like, little spin-off series basically going off. Yeah, there was a lot of little, like, small, fun little things that happened throughout the story that involved Kenji. The beginning of his social link was also fun. It's just that the whole Emery thing was a little weird, I'm gonna be honest, but other than that, it was actually a really good social, like, a character, not social link, but character. He was really fun.
Dude, sorry about that. I'm such an idiot. I'm so embarrassed.
Kenji seems to be regretting what he just said.
Here, man, take this.
Yeah, this is much more my speed. This would have made, like, if it stayed like this, just like us chilling, kind of like, you know, normal dudes, I think his social link would have been fun, for the most part. Obtained handmade choker. Why you give me a choker?
I made it for you, dude. I thought it would look good on you. You don't have much fashion sense, so I wanted to help you out. I mean, that's what best friends do, right? Just take it, man.
Why'd you give me a choker? Okay. I'll take it. Is it like the ones that, because there's like chokers that I see girls wear. I've never seen a dude wear a choker. I just thought of that. Yeah, why'd you give us a choker? It's like the first time I've ever heard of a dude wearing a choker. It's interesting. Kenji told you that you were his best friend. I think he was gonna give it to Emery, honestly. I don't think he actually made it for us. You feel like you can depend on Kenji no matter what. Okay, and with that, rank 10 of Kenji's social link. Mysterious voice rings in your head. I actually do wonder what, you know, is gonna be like the final thing for it, because, yeah, I do wonder what kind of persona you would get for this. Thou art I and I am thou. The bond that was nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of a magician arcana has been set free. We bestow upon you the ability to create certs, the ultimate form of the magician arcana. Okay, so the big ol' fire dude. Okay, we'll take that. The classmate social link has reached its maximum level. You have now mastered the classmate social link. Your power to create personas of the magician arcana has reached its maximum. You have forged a bond that cannot be broken. Took us the entire game to get it finished, but we at least got it. The magician social link is at its maximum level. You can now create certs. Lord of Fire. Cool, we'll take it.
Damn it. What the hell's wrong with me? Why am I acting so weird all of a sudden? Waitress, give me 10 more eggs.
More protein for you. The hours flew by as you hung out with Kenji. That was funny. I like that, the end of that social link. It actually turned a lot better. So it got saved in the end. But since there is actually a nighttime small story, due to the fact that, as you know, I have to repeat the day, so I would know that there would be a small one here. So let's see what's going on here, because I don't know what happened here, but I do know that there is one.
Oh hey, only 5 days until the promised day. Well, we're going there to break that promise. Hey, do you want to go to Tartarus tonight? I want to be ready.
No, but we'll definitely be going there on the 31st. And apparently, we might be actually splitting that into 2 episodes when we go into the Tartarus. Because, I don't know, now thinking about it, due to the fact that, you know, there's going to be the end of the game there, and we still need to go up 10 floors, so something could happen in between our adventure to the actual fight for Nyx. I have a feeling that there is going to be enough stuff for there to be 2 episodes, because you never know, it could be like a really, really long episode if I don't do something about that. So, just in case, I'm going to say that more than likely, when we go in for 131, it's going to more than likely be a 2-parter, just to be honest, because it would be, I think there's going to be a lot of stuff on the final day of the game, to be honest, because after you beat that, it's going to go into 3-3 or 3-4, 3-5, something around there, because it's going to do exactly like it did with the bad ending, where it does that time skip into the future. So, yeah, I definitely think there's going to be quite a bit of story there. So just in case, I'm going to say it's more than likely, then when we get there, it's going to be a two-parter, more than likely. Just to let you guys know, so you guys don't expect that, you know, the fight for Nyx is going to be in, like, the next episode or something. I'm just going to be honest, just in case, because I don't know how long it's going to be to get to Nyx and then after Nyx, if you know what I mean. Because, yeah, it could definitely be a long thing, and I don't want to do too many 2-hour videos, because those aren't honestly what I want to do, because those end up happening because I ended up stopping in a place that ended up being a lot of story, and there was no way to possibly end the episode before that. So, yeah, just in case, yeah, I'm going to be saying that just in case, so I don't promise myself into doing, like, a 3-hour episode out of nowhere or something, because I honestly don't know. Okay, for 127, for our 2 social links for today, we're going to be doing Aegis first, and then we'll do Kaisuke to finish him off. So, let's get into Aegis's rank 9, and see what's going on here.
Spook-san, I want to be by your side.
Aegis is looking directly into your eyes. Since you have Uriel, a persona of the Aeon Arcana, you should get along well with Aegis. Would you like to spend some time with Aegis after school? Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much. Shall we go?
Aegis seems very happy. Yeah, she definitely does. She's definitely smiling, so yeah, I think she's doing pretty good. So, what do you want to do, Aegis? Going up to the rooftop again.
Isn't it interesting how the sunlight on a clear winter day seems to be stronger than it's during the summer? Perhaps it's because the sun is lower in the sky, and you don't have to look up to see it. I've gotten used to this view, but it's never exactly the same. The same could be said of one's daily routine, or of life itself.
I guess you could say that.
The fated day is almost here. January 31st.
You're right. You're definitely right.
I come here in order to think. I can't let this end. I must protect it. Thoughts like that.
Aegis is smiling. So, what do you want to do about it?
Since last time, I have calmed myself by thinking things through. I thought about the old lady in Muley-san, as well as Kiyoshi-san. I wonder if Muley-san was alone until the moment of her death.
Maybe. Who honestly knows? But she's probably, happy in the end.
Someplace no one could find her. I think the old lady wanted to be there for her at the end. To live means to be connected to other people, but life is finite, and farewells are inevitable. It's sad to consider, but you and I must part one day as well. And then I'll never be able to see you again.
Aw, that's sad to really think about, but you'll be fine, Aegis. You don't have to think about that until the future.
There's so much in life that cannot be understood. It's filled with pain. You meet others, forge relationships, and spend time with them. Then they are gone, leaving you behind, leaving you alone. When I consider that, I can no longer hold back my feelings. But I understand now. That's just how it is.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
No 2 viewings are alike. No 2 days are alike. It is natural for everything to disappear, return, and remain in a constant state of change. Life is finite and ephemeral. That is precisely what makes it precious to use, showing us that we shouldn't waste it. It is a miracle for any 2 like-minded people to meet within the chaotic flux. That's why forging bonds and relationships is a source of happiness. That is the root cause of the joys of being alive.
Her voice is hard to do for long periods of time, I'm gonna be honest.
It's not a cold, but a warm kind of sorrow, shining more brightly as a result of its limits.
That's really nice to hear, I guess. Never really thought of it like that, but that's actually a way to think about it, honestly. Really, giving meaning to everything. That's actually really nice.
If I think of it that way, there's no time to falter or hesitate. I need to tell you. Even if my wishes are unfulfilled, I have to share my true feelings.
You feel Aegis's strong resolve. Interesting. So that's how you say Aegis's. You put an apostrophe next to it.
Spook-san, I love you.
Aegis looks embarrassed. Yeah, it's fine.
I know that I'm a machine. I know that I can't be touched. But I don't know why. All I can see or think about is you, Spook-san. I love you so much that I feel I may break down somehow.
You sense Aegis's strong affection towards you. With that, rank 9 of the Aeon Arcanum, mysterious voice rings in your head, and it took up to rank 9 to actually have her confess it, which is actually kind of interesting since all the other characters kind of do it like rank 6. Unless you're Mitsuru, because Mitsuru barely did it during the end of rank 8, and it didn't really start until rank 9. So, that's interesting. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shall have a blessing when thou choose a create persona of the Aeon Arcanum. And as I said, we'll always take it, since it's always useful. The Aegis Social Link has reached level 9. Your power to create personas of the Aeon Arcanum has grown as well. So, what now, Aegis? What do you want to do now? Oh, we're gonna give her a hug. So, oh, I guess not. Guess you don't want a hug.
I'm sorry, I can't think of anything to say. I wonder if something really has broken inside of me. I feel so happy. We should go back. I'll go ahead. I can't look at you now. See you later.
Oh, okay. You decided to go back to school. Okay, for our second social link for 127, let's go finish off Kaisuke now. So, let's see how the Fortune Arcana finally ends.
Oh, Spooks-kun. I'm going to the club right now. What are you going to do, Spooks-kun?
I'm gonna be following you there. Since you have Atropus, a persona of the Fortune Arcanum, you should get along well with Kaisuke. Would you like to go to the meeting today? And that's an obvious yes.
Oh, then let's go together.
Kaisuke seems happy. And let's see how this actually ends, since this will be his final social link, leaving us to only have to finish Aegis's, and whenever we have the ability to do so. Gekkoukan High School Art Room. The inside of the dark room smells like oil paints. Oh, did it always say dark room? I always said art room, honestly. The hours flew by while you were having fun. So, what now, Kaisuke?
Everyone, listen up.
What is it, Kaisuke?
I wanted to let you know, y'all know, that I've decided to quit the club. Please choose a junior as your next leader.
Okay. So, either me or Fuka.
Why? This is all so sudden.
Yeah, it is.
I have to study for my entrance exams.
Okay, so I guess he is going to be doing his study abroad program then. Then you're... Yep, he's graduating.
I'm going to med school to become a doctor.
Oh, really? Did your dad tell you you had to quit because you have to take over the hospital?
My dad doesn't have anything to do with this. I made the decision on my own. Anyways, that means I also won't be studying abroad. But since I'm beginning my studies so late, I'll have to pull all-nighters to make up for the time I've lost.
Okay.
I really enjoyed being your club leader. Thanks for all your hard work.
No problem, bud. He's definitely changed. It's like he's someone you can depend on now.
Hey, what's up with all the compliments?
You're honestly a cool dude, so you honestly deserve them, dude.
Right, Spooks-kun?
Kaisuke gave you a sly wink. I actually really like him. He's really a chill dude. Honestly, at the end of the day, this is more of, this is what I honestly thought the Magician Arcana would have ended up being. Just a chill dude, having a chill day, having a nice fun time. Like Ryuji Yosuke. He's just like what I thought it would be. This would have been a good alternative to the Magician. Like him being the first person you meet as a social link. He would have been really cool. But surprisingly, he was later in the game, which is surprising, honestly. Gekkoukan High School Rooftop. So, what is it, Kaisuke?
Well, since I won't be able to talk to you that often anymore, I want you to have this.
Oh, what do you want to give me? Obtained a award letter. Oh, your award letter to do your study abroad program?
I received it for being awarded honorable mention. which made me realize that I still have a lot to learn.
Oh, so that means he got 4th place then. Oh, poor dude. But at least he won in a way.
Studying for the med school entrance exams is going to be hard, and this would only distract me. So I want you to have it, Spooks-kun.
Alright. You rely on others too much? Yeah, thanks. I'll take it.
Thanks. Funny, huh? It seems like I'm always asking you for favors, even though I'm your senpai.
Kaisuke seems embarrassed. It's all good, bud. You don't have to worry about that. You always say sorry too much, bud. Honestly, he's kind of like me. I say sorry a lot.
Do you remember how we, helped those peoples at the station? Well, just like you're an important person in my life. They have important people in their lives, too. If they had died, they never would have seen them again.
True.
So that's why I'm becoming a doctor.
That's good on you, bud.
Does it seem like I'm showing off?
No, not. I could say yes. No, not really. You're all good. You're acting actually pretty selfless, actually. So, good on you, bud.
Okay, good. I'm just trying to act more like a senpai.
Kaisuke is smiling. It's all good. You're all fine and dandy, dude. You don't need to worry. Honestly, you just kind of deserve to have a little bit of, like, extra, like, compliments thrown your way, because he's actually a really chill dude, and he actually deserves all, like, the nice things happening to him. He's actually really nice. Because I got a little confused, because I thought he was the one causing the, people to get sick before, because it was, like, very specific, and it seemed like he kind of knew, like, it was gonna happen, but he didn't do it. It was just unlucky. So, it's kind of, like, more like, trying to think of what it is, but Murphy's Law, if you know that show, where he goes near people and just unfortunate events happen around him, and when he went near those people, they ended up getting sick, basically. And it wasn't really his fault, it just ended up happening, kind of thing. So, yeah, honestly, he's just a cool dude that has unfortunate accidents happen around him quite often.
I feel like I just went around in a huge circle. But I'm not becoming a doctor just because my dad's a doctor. I'm becoming a doctor because that's what I want to do.
Good on you, bud.
If you ever need an emergency operation, I'll perform the surgery. I won't let anything happen to you while I'm alive.
Thanks, bud. You seem to be important to Kaisuke. Your relationship is stronger now. Yeah, it definitely is. That's the final rank up of the Fortune Arcanum. Although he is technically one of the last ones we did, he's actually one of my favorites. A mysterious voice rings in your head. And with that, another rank up / final rank up of the 10th Arcanum. Thou art I and I am thou. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Fortune Arcana hath been set free. We bestowed upon you the ability to create Norn, the ultimate form of the Fortune Arcanum. I know what that one is. That's the golden clock-like thing with like golden ladies wrapped around it. The Art Club Social Link has reached its maximum level. You have now mastered the Art Club Social Link. Your power to create personas of the Fortune Arcanum has reached its maximum. You have now forged a bond that cannot be broken. That's a mouthful always, but there we go. The Fortune Social Link is at its maximum level. You can now create Norn, the Sisters of Fate. And we'll honestly take it, since that is a support-based persona based on what I remember. I think it's a healing one specifically.
Good health is very important. It's, best if you never even have to see a doctor.
True.
Are you getting the proper nutrients living in the dorm? Let's pick you up something healthy to eat on the way home.
Yeah, thanks, bud. After eating a nutritious meal, you decide to go back to the dorm. Thanks, bud. That's actually really nice of you to make sure we're eating properly, too, because I honestly don't know what our character eats half the time. Most of the time, I think it's like ramen cups, to be honest, and although it's not bad to eat ramen cups, eating too many of them could probably be really, really bad, to be honest, because, you know, it's not nutritional at the end of the day. So, since there is a small story here, let's see what's going on.
Where have you been? 4 more days. I'm going to the Tartarus whenever you want. We've come so far, nothing's more important than this.
True. Very, very true. And where is Akihiko, actually? Oh, he's right here. He's hiding. So, what's up, bud?
The future is like train tracks, even though our tracks are set to fighting Nyx. We'll have to choose which tracks to take after that.
True, we gotta choose our futures after we save the future. Definitely something we should do. And honestly, I honestly don't know what our character would do in the future, but it seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders due to the fact that we chose our career path and everything and said we're going to go to college and we're fighting for Shinjiro, and that's the reason why we're doing it. So I think we'll be able to figure out something, right? So, yeah, I think we're definitely set on our path. Okay, for 128, we're finally finishing off our final social link of the game. So, let's see how Aegis is doing, and finally finish off our last social link of the entirety of our story.
Oh, Spooks-san. Do you have time later today? There's something I would like to tell you. I'm not sure if I can explain it very well, but...
Aegis is blushing slightly. Since you have Uriel, a persona of the Aeon Arcanum, you should get along well with Aegis. Would you like to spend some time with Aegis after school? And that's an obvious yes. And that's a different conversation, because she's always just said, hey, you want to hang out, basically. So, cool. There's actually a different, like final one for her last Arcana rank up, so that's actually cool.
Thank you very much. I would like to show you my room. I would like you to see how I live and,
You decided to go to Aegis's room. Okay, yeah, we can check it out. I actually do wonder what Aegis's room looks like. Oh. Cool. So she's got like a recharging station, all her bullets for her finger gun slash other weapons, and then all her student uniforms. That's actually kind of cool.
Oh, please don't worry. The shells on the floor are only blanks. There is no gunpowder in them.
Okay, that's all good. I don't mind.
What do you think of my room? Are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised.
To be honest, I was hesitant to invite you here. I have no heartwarming or pleasant decorations. It's hard to believe that I once thought this room was normal.
Aegis looks embarrassed. It's fine.
But that's why I wanted to show it to you. As you can see from the decor, I am a machine. I'm not like human women's, such as Yukari-san or Mitsuru-san. That used to make me sad, but I figured something out. It's something I can only say because I am unable to die.
I don't get it. What is it? Yeah, what is it?
I will never leave you, no matter how or when your life comes to an end. At the moment, I will be at your side. You will remain in my heart.
Yeah, I'll become kind of like Chidori before, where Chidori went into Junpei's heart, and basically that's where she was. So yeah, I'll live on inside Aegis's heart, basically.
Oh yes.
Oh, I'm guessing she's gonna give us something.
Spooks-san, will you accept this?
Aegis gave you something. Obtained a charred screw. Oh, thanks. I'm guessing, yeah, I think it's part of her.
It is one of the parts that had been to be replaced after I collapsed at the Moonlight Bridge. I asked Mitsuru-san to have it sent here.
Oh, so literally, the last fight she did with, Ryoji. Oh, that's cool.
I have changed since then. I'm not afraid, and I won't give up. I'll get back on my feet as many times as it takes. I'll fight by your side and protect you. This is the proof I wanted you to hold on to. It's a part of me.
Aw, so we'll always have a part of Aegis on us. That's actually kind of sweet. It's actually a really nice little present, honestly, at the end of the day.
If to live means to spend time with people you've forged relationships with, then I want my relationship with you to be strongest of all. My connection to you is my reason for living. The thing that's most precious to me is to be at your side.
Aw, Aegis has an innocent smile on her face. And with that, the final rank up of the entire game. A mysterious voice rings in your head. That's the final rank up of the Aeon Arcanum, and the final social link of our story. Thou art I, and I am thou. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Aeon Arcanum hath been set free. we bestow upon you the ability to create Metatron, the ultimate form of the Aeon Arcanum. And after this, we'll actually go and run over to Polonia Mall and go inside the Velvet Room, because apparently you get a reward for getting every social link if you go to the Velvet Room. So we'll go do that as well. So, let's see here. The Aegis social link has reached its maximum level. You have now mastered the Aegis social link. Your power to create personas of the Aeon Arcanum has reached its maximum level. You have now forged a bond that cannot be broken. And, honestly, we'll take it. The Aeon social link is at its maximum level. You can now create Metatron, attendant to the infinite. And the funny thing is Metatron's a robot in this game. So, it's literally like Megatron, basically. So, yeah, it's definitely kind of funny.
Spook-san, I actually have one more favor to ask.
What is that?
At the base of my neck, behind the knot of the ribbon, my most important component is located there. The source of the artificial physique that makes me who I am. My emotional engine, the Papalian heart. It's extremely delicate, so I am forbidden to expose it outside of the laboratory's clean room. I want you to touch it. If exposed to skin oils and cells, your genetic information will most likely be burnt into it. Even so, I want you to do this.
Okay.
I want you to leave intelligible proof in this body of this understanding that you and I have reached, not as a memory that can be erased, but as something permanent, something irrevocable.
Okay. Sounds interesting, but yeah, sure. Aegis is gazing at you intently. Nod silently or hold her hand gently. Hold her hand gently. Well, hold her hand. I think that's intimate, I guess.
I am so happy. Well then.
I honestly wonder what this Papillion heart looks like, since apparently she actually has a heart based on what she's saying here.
Since you'll be coming into direct contact with my heart, I apologize in advance if I say something odd or make unusual noises. As a precaution, I will cut off motor functions to my arms and legs.
Interesting. Aegis cast her eyes downwards shyly.
Well then, will you untie my ribbon?
Okay. That got a little bit more intimate than I thought it would, but that's actually kind of interesting. You spent a long time with Aegis. With that, we'll go in. More than likely, there'll be a small story as well, but we'll also go over to the Velvet Room.
Sup, dude. 3 more days, man. I believe in you. We should go to Tartarus. We gotta get ready.
Yeah, we definitely should. We'll talk to him one more time real quick.
This is gonna be the last battle, huh? Alright then, let's go to Tartarus, Spooks.
Not yet, but we'll definitely go on 131. We'll be fine, though. We got enough training in, I think. So, let's go and see what's going on here, since we do need to go to Polonia Mall, since I honestly do wonder what that if there is a conversation or not to it, so there's no reason not to check it out. And honestly, maybe we'll see some more people here. Nope, people we saw here before, so let's just run over to the Velvet Room and go see what's going on with that, since apparently we get a reward for that. And honestly, I know what persona we get, but I don't know if there's going to be like a story to it.
Well. It seems that you've discovered each of the social links and formed strong bonds with them all. In order to have gotten on so well with so many different people, you must have worn many faces. Perhaps you'll find this useful, since you seem to be able to adopt any sort of face. A cipher like you should have this.
Obtain the Cipher's mask.
With it, you'll be able to summon that persona. I'm interested to see what kind of persona results from this. I'll be looking forward to it.
Okay. And with that, we actually get Orpheus Telos, apparently. So, interesting. Okay. And with that, that's an interesting persona, honestly. So, now that we don't have any more social links, I'm gonna guess there's more than likely gonna be some cuts here. So I guess we'll find out what happens next, so I'll see you whenever the next thing happens. Okay, into 129. Since, as I said, there is no more social links, there really isn't any other story, so if we don't run into anything, it's just going to be going to the end of the day. So, let's see what's going on here.
Welcome back. The weather's still cold. How are you feeling? There are only 2 days left, so you should rest until, if you need to. You don't want to get sick now. Spring will soon be here.
True, it definitely will be. We actually do have one other thing we can do after talking to Mitsuru here again.
The day is almost here. This will be the last battle. There won't be any second chances. You won't be able to obtain any additional items or equipment once it begins. So spend your time wisely until then.
True, very, very true. Apparently we're going to be locked in there for the 31st once that eventually does come, and we're almost upon it. But there actually, as I said, there actually is one other thing we can do. The final recording inside the room here. So, let's go see what that recording is. So, let's go see what's going on. And due to the fact that we've seen every other character than Koromaru having their own one, I'm going to say it's more than likely going to be Koromaru, but maybe it'll be Makoto. I guess you never know. It's a bank of consoles. There seems to be a new recording, or Ryoji, I guess. Watch a recording. So, let's do this. Do wonder who it's going to be, though. I guess we'll find out. 1/15/2010, 18/29/08. Beginning playback. Okay. It is Koromaru, it seems like. Okay. I was actually wondering if he was going to get his own or not. So, looks like we get a recording all about Koromaru. Woof. Hey, Koro. Looks like he's looking straight at us. Hey, Koro, what's going on?
Future consultation is coming up. Yeah? What are we supposed to say during that?
They're talking about the, career consultation thing that we did.
Oh, Koryo-chan. If you sleep wherever you want, you'll catch a cold.
I think I'll be fine. Wonder what's gonna happen here, honestly. There's only so many things I can think of.
What is it, Aegis?
Oh. They're all gonna be noticing the camera, that's a little awkward. So they're all staring at me, or at least Koro and Aegis are.
There's a miniature camera near the ceiling. It's been camouflaged.
Oh, they're all camouflaged? That's interesting.
Does that mean it's been recording whoever walks past here?
Apparently so.
Oh yeah, I forgot that you can check out anywhere in the dorm from the command room.
They forgot about that? Okay.
Does that mean one has been placed in each of our rooms as well?
Maybe. That is kind of interesting. Well, obviously it is, but they don't know.
I never really thought about it. But probably so. I used the system last year. Is that true?
They kind of just forgot about that. That's kind of weird that they didn't think about that until now. Because we've literally seen every single recording that there possibly is.
Well, you need a key to use it. And I doubt any of the guys would dare to look inside our rooms. If they did, I'm gonna kick the living crap out of them before Nyx can get its hands on them.
Well, I don't even think we have a key. We could literally just look at it. I don't remember getting a key of any sort, so the console's just been letting us in for some reason, which is weird. Never really thought about it like that. That is strange, isn't it?
Yukari-san, your vital signs are fluctuating. Are you in danger of it dying of shame?
Yeah, obviously.
Aegis. Anyways, we don't need that stupid system anymore. Let's ask Mitsuru-senpai to have it removed.
It didn't get removed yet, so I guess she's not gonna do so. So, now they're just staring at us. Arf?
You're right. The camera's recording right now. Hello?
Hi. I guess she thinks the camera can talk, I guess. The recording ends here. Interesting. Very interesting recording. So, I'm guessing, yeah, I guess the bank of consoles is gonna get replaced soon, or taken out. Although that was quite a bit of time ago, though. Interesting. Very, very interesting, but that is indeed the final recording. So, well, that was fun while it lasted, the little recordings there. I'm guessing that was something it was probably in the original game. I'm gonna say it probably was, but that was fun. I liked all the small little recordings there because it added every single character, got a little bit extra story. It's kind of interesting that Shuji didn't act evil in his one recording, because you would think he wouldn't really mind as much because he's all by himself, but he didn't lead any, signs that he was evil until, like, the end of the game, which was weird. Okay, and with 1:30 now upon us, and no more story as it seems like, we're now officially on the final day for today's episode. So, with that being said, the next episode will be 131, and the promised day is finally going to be upon us. So, with that being said, I more than likely am going to say, like I said before, it's more than likely going to be a two-part episode. So we'll have probably getting to the area where Nyx is in the first one, and then in the second one, the ending of the game. So, with that being said, let's finish off with what's going on here with Aegis, since there is a little bit of small story here, and then we'll end off today's episode.
Greetings. Tomorrow, the promised day. It's been 10 years since death has awakened. Once we enter Tartarus tomorrow, we won't be able to leave. Are you ready?
Yeah, I think we are. One last thing for me, just real quick, just in case there's anything different. And let's see what's going on.
It's almost time. How are your preparations going?
I think they're going great.
Good. We need to be fully prepared if we want to win.
True. Very, very true. So, with that being said, that will be the main story outside of, the Tartarus. Because now that we're actually here, the rest of the story is now going to be locked to actually doing main story stuff. There's not going to be any, like, side story stuff or anything else. We're literally going into the end of the game in the next episode. So, yeah. With that, as I said, more than likely going to be a two-parter. The place getting to Nyx, and then the actual fight with Nyx, and then the ending of the game. And after that, we're actually going to do the Awakening, which is a second story that is extra to FES. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you all for watching in general. And honestly, it's been a blast playing this game for you guys. So, with that, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you all on 131. And the day of promising. So, peace out, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Peace out. Hey, boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.